In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a rear brake caliper on your Scion XB. This is going to be located behind the rear wheel. Let's get started. Remove the hubcap. Using a 21mm socket, remove the 5 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. We're going to pull the e-brake bracket down and remove the cable out of it. If you need to, you can use a flat blade screwdriver or something to help you with leverage for this. Pinch the metal clip through the bracket and remove the cable. There's your metal clip. Push on those tabs to get it through. Using a 14mm socket, remove both caliper bolts. Pull the caliper off, up and to the side. Using a 14mm socket, remove the 2 caliper bracket bolts. Remove the caliper bracket. Using a 14mm socket, remove the bolts. Separate the caliper from the bracket. Remove the pads out of the old bracket. Remove the slide pin. Clean it off. Using some silicone paste, give it a nice skim coat. Reinstall the pin. Work it around, make sure it moves freely. Taking some silicone paste, we're going to paint where our tins are going to sit. Do this on both sides. Install the tins. Make sure they're fully seated. Install the brake pads into the bracket. Be sure that the squealer pad is on the inside. Install the caliper bracket. Get the bolt started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bolts to 42 foot-pounds. Install the caliper. Install the caliper bolts. Snug the bolts down. Torque the caliper bolts to 25 foot-pounds. Remove the banjo bolt. Grab both of those copper washers. Leave one copper washer attached to the banjo bolt. Put the other one close by. Using a 14mm socket, remove the banjo bolt from the caliper. Make sure that both copper washers on either side of the line are gone. Install that banjo bolt with the 1 copper washer. Install the 2nd copper washer on bottom and install it into the caliper. Get the bolt started by hand. Be sure that line is sitting in the lock. Snug the bolt down. I'm going to torque my caliper bolt to 18 foot-pounds. Install the e-brake through the bracket. I'm going to push this all the way up and through so that my metal clip clicks in. I'm going to pull that bracket down slightly and install the cable into it. Remove the bleeder cap. Using a 10mm wrench, open the bleeder. Now we're going to wait for a nice steady stream of fluid to come out of this with no bubbles. Once you have that nice steady stream, go ahead and snug up that bleeder screw. Get it nice and snug. Clean up the area with a clean rag and some brake parts cleaner of any mess you made. Reinstall the bleeder cap. Install the wheel. Get the lug nuts started. Snug them down. Torque the lug nuts to 79 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Install the hubcap, and you're good to go. Pick up the plastic piece, move it over to the side. Using a clean rag with some brake parts cleaner, we're going to clean our cap and around the master cylinder. This is so when we take the cap off, no dirt or debris falls into the reservoir. Remove the cap. And on this cap, it's going to tell us what fluid to use. We're going to be using .3. Inside of the reservoir, you're going to have a small screen. We're going to lift this screen up and out. Using a pick, I'm going to grab the side of the cup and pull it straight up. Using a fluid extractor, extract all of the fluid from the master cylinder. Move it to a suitable container. Remove as much fluid as possible from the master cylinder. We're going to install new brake fluid into our master cylinder. Fill it all the way up to the max line. I'm going to clean up any mess I made with the brake fluid while filling it. Reinstall your screen. Make sure it drops all the way down. Install the cap. We're going to start our process on the right rear wheel, and then we're going to move to the left front. After the left front wheel, we're going to see it with the master cylinder, and then we'll repeat the same process on the other side. Here we are, starting on our right rear wheel. We're going to use a collection bottle. We're going to remove our bleeder cap. We're going to use a 10mm wrench on the bleeder and get our bleeder bottle installed. We have an assistant in the vehicle who's going to pump up the brake pedal. Go ahead. They're going to pump it up about 3 to 5 times and then hold it. Once they're holding, you can crack the bleeder screw free. Once they hit the floor, they'll tell you, and then you're going to close that bleeder screw back up, get it nice and snug, and then repeat this process until you have nice clear fluid with no bubbles coming out of your hose. Go ahead. One more. And we had that nice clean fluid with no bubbles in it. We're going to close that bleeder screw, get it nice and snug. You can let go. Remove your bleeder bottle. Remove your wrench. Using a clean rag with some brake parts cleaner, clean any mess you made. Reinstall the bleeder cap. And now we're going to move to the left front wheel. We're going to remove our bleeder cap and install a 8mm wrench. Install the bleeder bottle. Have your assistant pump the brakes up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now we had that nice clean fluid with no bubbles. We're going to snug down that bleeder for the last time. Remove our bottle, remove the wrench, clean the area with a clean rag with some parts cleaner of any mess you made. Reinstall the bleeder cap, and we'll see you at the master cylinder. Remove the cap for the master cylinder. And we're going to top off our fluid. Reinstall the cap. And then we'll repeat the same process on the other side. Install the plastic cover. Install any clips that came out. Now that you're done bleeding your brakes, go ahead and hop in the vehicle, pump up the brake pedal. Be sure it's nice and firm. If you still have a spongy pedal, you're going to have to go around and repeat this process. Once the process is done, torque your wheels to 76 foot-pounds, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.